Welcome back, everybody, to another full MLB slate overview with your host, POTDJ on X. I'm back on threelegparlay.com looking at all this MLB data for you guys tomorrow. We're talking about the games on Tuesday, Dinger Tuesday, June 30th. I hope everybody's excited for June 30th. We have a good looking slate here again. We got Kyle Schwarber leading us off against Bubba Chandler here. I made a list in my video last night. Guys, holy shit. Um, 85,000 views? That's ridiculous. Thank you guys so much. I don't even know what to say. That's just outrageous. And thank you guys so much. Uh, Thank you for 5,000 followers. If you see here, I've had this account for 2 months. So thank you guys. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's been so awesome. 250 likes, 25 reposts. Thank you guys so much for smashing that every night. I'd love if we could do that again, but I'm ready to get into it tomorrow. We had a list I made in my video yesterday, of course. It started off pretty good. None of it's graded yet because I'm early on in the day here. The games aren't going to start tomorrow for another 24 hours. So I get people bitching at me. So here was the list for today, Monday, June 29th. I get people bitching at me about the weather. Oh my goodness, guys, the weather changes over 24 hours. Fuck. Okay, Bubba Chandler against Schwarber. Number one rated here, Kyle Schwarber against Bubba Chandler. And yeah, I'm getting right into it, guys. You see here, I got 85,000 views on this video, guys. Some people probably think he's feeling the pressure. He's feeling the pressure. He might falter. If I am who I say I am, I don't think I will. So we have good environment in this one here at Citizens Bank Park. Bubba Chandler, a bit more of a target than Ashcraft was today, and Ashcraft gave up a shit ton of bombs. And Schwarber covers the heck out of Chandler, and he didn't go today. We have 1.027 X slugging versus the mix. That's unheard of. 100 zone alignment, of course. Hitting the ball well. He was one of the only dudes for the Philadelphia Phillies that didn't hit a home run yet. Trey Turner, Harper, Marsh. This game actually was so good, and I called it out. You're welcome. But Schwarber at plus 200, I didn't think he was a great play, anyways. So. But he looks good here against Bubba Chandler. I'm going to get real locked in here now. Let's get into it. So yeah, he has 6 home runs off that four-seam fastball. He throws around 98 miles an hour, and he's given up 5 home runs off of. That sounds like something Schwarber would crush. Lines up tendency 4.5% plate appearances, giving up a home run to power to your bats. Lines up tendency there. Not a huge target at 1.02 home runs per nine, but a much bigger target to lefties at 1.6. So I would really only look at Schwarber, Harper, and Marsh again, but we do have a Trey Turner birthday, which might be worth noting. But Schwarber and Harper are actually the first two here at Citizens Bank Park. I'll show you here in Park and Wind for tomorrow. Philadelphia is a great place for home runs. 107 hit here this season. That's good. That's way above average. So this looks like another good game. Christopher Sanchez is not a target. So right off the bat, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to eliminate whoever the hell's playing against him. Pittsburgh. Sorry, Rob. We won't be checking out any Pittsburgh bats against. I'll write that down as well. Not against Chris Sanchez. I'm good. Oh, I need to make a list. Let's get into it. 6:30 POTDJ list. Guys, I'm back on threelegparlay.com. As I said, founder pricing if you want to lock in for 12 months at $50. That lasts for 2 more days. So I'm here and I'm ready. And Schwarber goes in here first, just because he looks so good. Harper here has actually been a hotter bat. We saw he's giving it up to power in mid. Look at the freaking logs here from Harper. Just everything is out of the park. And he hit another one today. So I mean, it's just becoming really hard to choose between them. It really is. Kerry Carpenter against Cam Schlittler. Cam Schlittler is not a target. He gives up point 0.3 home runs per nine to lefties. Kerry Carpenter does make the top five, and he will play, but Schlittler not a target. Bigger platoon advantage to right-handed batters, but I'm actually good on taking a Detroit Tiger. We have 15-mile-per-hour crosswind too. Yuck. Let's check that tomorrow, though. Oh, we have Pitt and we have DET. Bang. Eliminated. Noted. Schiller not a target. Goodman here. I wrote him down. He made the list for today, Monday's games. I don't think that game has started yet. It has, but just about. And he struck out, which he tends to do. But Yuri Perez, 1.6 home runs per game given up. He's really good, actually, Yuri Perez, but seems like he gives up home runs. Who does he give them up to? Power bats at 12%. Hell yeah. Right-handed batter platoon advantage to the maximum, 2.67 per nine. Fastball sweeper, both hit for a home run 2 days ago. His main pitches, fastball, slider, sweeper. He's given up 5 home runs off the slider sweeper combo. And he gives it up, as I just showed you, 12% of the plate appearances to power bats. And the only guys that are going to qualify there, I believe, are going to be Goodman, probably Rumfield. And Goodman is the right-handed bat. That's a great pick. That's a great pick. He might hit too. And we have 15 mile per hour outwind. Great park factor. That's going to be Coors Field. So actually, there hasn't been that many home runs at Coors Field, but Uh, I mean, if he doesn't cover bases, I would be quite surprised. I'm taking him for a home run. Rhett Lauder, 1.09 home runs given up per game. We have 26 mile per hour outward wind. Let's check that tomorrow, of course. Guys, don't get in my comments saying anything about the wind tomorrow. Uh, Rhett Lauder, not that bad. 4.32 ERAs. Last three is not horrible, but not great. Left-handed batter, platoon advantage. Bowers has been seeing the ball well. Let's see if he has any hard hits today. Not that it matters a whole lot. Just interesting. They're playing a left-handed pitcher, so what the hell ever. Doesn't look like he's even playing. So he had the day off and 1.6 home runs per nine, big lefty platoon advantage. He's given up 3 home runs off that slider he throws 26% of the time, and 2 off the changeup that he throws 21% of the time. 4 pitch combo here from Rhett Lauder. We have a changeup and a sinker. We have a changeup hit for a home run here 5 days ago. A sinker hit 300 feet. 87% hard hit rate and 13% barrel versus the mix. Last 15 in play from Bowers. Seeing the ball incredibly well. 92.5 miles an hour average exit velocity. Only 1 barrel in the last 14 days is worth noting. Give me Bowers bases. Hitting the ball super hard, maybe not super in the air. Brewers are a great team. HRR, I tend to play HRR over bases. Bases have a bit better odds, though. Mookie Betts is somebody I wanted to highlight today. This is so reminiscent to me of Jock Peterson on Saturday. This is just looking exactly like how Jock Peterson did on Sunday or Saturday, and I faded him, and I'm not going to make that mistake. Mookie Betts 70.7 score here on 3legparlay.com. That's the highest I've seen him by far. I'm gonna write him down, but then I will go into it for you guys. But I know I'm gonna write him down for a home run. I'm not gonna second guess myself. I'm not gonna pussy out of anything. Four of the last 10, I think probably 4 of the last 5 too, right? 3 of the last 5. Springs 2.4 home runs given up to right-handed batters. That's the platoon advantage. He tends to give up bombs in general. Sutter Health Park, Little Stadium. Um, I don't see the Fahrenheit degrees yet. Whatever. 17 mile per hour outward wind, 84 degrees. Nice warm day. Jeffrey Springs is going to be sweating his ass off while Mookie Betts hits tanks off of him. Sorry, I keep forgetting to go deep dive here. Look at this. 3 barrels last 7 days and 3 in the last 14. That means he just started seeing. Let's get on top of Mookie Betts' run here. 6 home runs off that four-seam fastball at 91 miles an hour. He throws 43% of the time. Betts versus left-handed pitching, not incredible, but good. 157 ISO is kind of not great. And we do have a 7% barrel, 27% hard hit. I just don't. Actually, Jock Peterson did look much better than this. I will say that. I will say that. Okay. Betts gets demoted to bases. Ben Rice versus Tarek Skubal. Skubal, 1.21 home runs per game. You got to take somebody who's given up 1.2 home runs per game, right? Fuck no. I'm not taking anybody against Skubal. We're gonna eliminate NYY, and I'm gonna write that down here. So Detroit versus New York Yankees, no home runs for plus 200 on that one. Justin Robleski, 0.73 given up per nine, not a big target. I'm excited for this Athletics game to start here very soon. It starts in 35 minutes. I think Athletics are going to crush Lauer. Parker Messick, please don't make me look bad. Lord have mercy. He made me look bad. Shea Langoliers crushes left-handed pitching. Robleski doesn't give up anything to right-handed batters, though. 0.41 home runs per nine. You know, the slugging is not that low. The home runs per nine is that low, though, which is interesting. Give me a Langoliers base hit. And who's next? Yordan Alvarez, soft ban. You know who else is softly banned? James Wood. I think I just took James Wood a good 9 days in a row, and he goes and does this today. On the first time I soft ban him and I call out to 85,000 people, I'm not betting on him. You got to be kidding me. But Wilson Contreras came back and made me look a little bit better. Thank you. Thank you, Wilson, who has been making me look pretty good, actually. He's a hot bat. So Yordan Alvarez will get skipped over. Robleski, so the lefty, he actually gives up 1.77 home runs per nine to left-handed batters. So that's where we find the home runs. Hurts with a 60% hard hit and a 33% barrel. 4 home runs, last 15 in playoff this mix. Um, this is a lot of scorched balls from Kurtz. 100 zone alignment, pre-breakout signal, two deep outs, last 7 days. Yep, yep, yep. Gives it up to power only, really. Yep, yep, yep. So Kurtz, Soderstrom. I'm gonna write Kurtz for now. Maybe I'll go back and like Soderstrom better, but probably not. And Kurtz and Langoliers both make the list for the second day in a row. Otani will also very likely make the list here. Uh, I think it would be malpractice to not write him at least and then check his odds for tomorrow. If he's like plus 230 or worse, like he was today, just don't even bother. It's just not worth it. Um, it's just everything is scorched. 360 feet, 412 feet. This is kind of spotty. This is kind of spotty. Otani's looked much better. But giving up the power, he's giving up to everybody. He's giving up to everybody, and we have bets that we took. Maybe a Teoscar Hernandez? 100 matchup score. Nothing is good. Nothing is good. Okay, Brandon Sproat gives up home runs. After I look at Blade, I'm gonna go by game. Brandon Sproat gives up home runs 1.68 per game, 26 mile per hour outward wind. This is another great game at American Family Field. I said the one today was probably going to be pretty decent. It just started. I don't think there's been any home runs yet. Actually, there was an Ellie De La Cruz home run, and I kept telling people not to take him. Brandon Sproat gives up home runs more often to right-handed bats, but still left-handed bats get over 1.3 per nine. So Blade at the highest rated, we'll check out. He throws a sinker and a cutter and a four-seam fastball about 75% of the time. Sinker, cutter, fastball. 0% barrel Blade. I'm going by game now. Hell yeah. So, Los Angeles Dodgers at Sutter Health Park against the Athletics. I want to find more versus Jeffrey Springs than I have. Freddie Freeman's hit some home runs lately. 3 off lefties this season. Lower ISO. But look at 8 home runs off that four-seam fastball. That's the main pitch. You probably shouldn't throw it to him. That'd be very silly. But just crushing that main pitch. 47% hard hit. He was hitting more home runs about 10 days ago. But still, 330 feet, 350 feet. Freddie Freeman looks great for. He's just been better for HRR this season. I hate pussing out of stuff, but I just don't love it. Max Muncy here, lefty on lefty. Not going to play. Pajes. Pajes looks pretty decent. 0% barrel, but 40% hard hit, 47%, 382 feet, 306 feet, but that is over 15 days ago. Jonah Heim, lefty smasher. Lefty smasher. Um, so let's check him out. Robleski throws the fastball 50% of the time. That's a lot of the time. He hit a home run off the fastball. That's 2 days ago, and hit another one 104 miles an hour. Let's check out tendency. Oof. Heim goes in. Heim goes. Actually, that's the same exact three guys I had today. Whatever. Attacks power, challenges in zone. We took three power bats. What do you want me to say? Robleski less of a target, so I'm not going to focus on them too much. Rhett Lauder, we had the lefty. We wrote Bowers, and we have Churio here. Sinker specialist. Lauder throws a sinker 30% of the time. Getting a lot of them in play with his 7% barrel. No home runs and nothing that close. This one looks like it was quite close 3 days ago. Um, so give me Churio bases. Uh-oh. I don't want to overdo it. Nah, I'm not overdoing it. So lefty platoon advantage against Sproat, as we said. Here's a sinker specialist Cruz that I told you that I was telling everybody. He hadn't hit a home run off a lefty until today, I guess. Yeah, because he hit it off of Gasser. This is a right-handed pitcher tomorrow, right? Yeah, Brandon Sproat's a right-handed pitcher. Sweeper, four-seam cutter. The sinker's quite auxiliary. He gives it up to mid-bat, so maybe we find somebody. So we had do on Ellie De La Cruz, and I missed it. It's okay, it happens. Nathaniel Lau, is this guy ever gonna hit another home run? I kind of forgot he existed. Hmm, don't love it. It looks all right. Don't love it. Novi Marte took today. TJ Friedel, probably not, right? Sinkers in play. Friedel, sinker in play, 308 feet here. That was yesterday. He's back. It looks like he just recently got back from an injury, and he's hitting everything 300 feet. And one of them was a sinker. He hit 98 miles an hour. Dude, I'm gonna just write Friedel sleeper. I almost just wrote sleeper. Friedel. I kind of like it. HRR because he's not very strong. And yeah, we move on to the third rated game of the day. Minnesota Twins at Houston Astros at Dakin Park. 15-mile-per-hour outward wind, above average park factor. Joe Ryan's not really a target. We have a platoon advantage, two lefties. He might only give it up to power. Uh, no. Attacks power, of course. He's going to throw Alvarez fastballs. Alvarez trending down, just one barrel in the last 7 days. Like, if he's going to get another one, it would be when I don't take him. So I did everybody a favor with Wood. Maybe I'll do the same with Alvarez. Taylor Trammell's a lefty that's hitting well. 100 matchup score. 82 zone alignment, trending up. Two barrels in the last 7 days, Trammell. Lines up fine tendency. Slider, fastball, home run, home run. Then another one, then another one. I mean, he throws the fastball, right? He throws it 45% of the time. He hit a home run off it, hit another one pretty good. But he could kill him with the auxiliary pitches. Hmm, I don't know. Loperfido hit a home run the other day. Fastball, FS is going to be a splitter. Nah, it looks all right, to be fair. Looks all right, to be fair, Joey Loperfido. Well, no, that's the splitter he doesn't throw. Here's a fastball at 350 feet, probably a shitter. Um, I don't know, actually. Loperfido looks all right. 13% barreled, 27% hard head. He's seeing the ball well for his standards, that's for sure. I think I'm going to write Loperfido and Trammell for base hits. Give you guys some different kind of looks against a guy who's not really a target. I hope that doesn't rub anybody the wrong way. Don't really care. Bike Burrows, we have a lefty-handed batter platoon advantage, but right-handed batters still get 1.3 off him per nine. Right-handed batter Buxton versus right-handed pitcher this year. 21 home runs, 10.5 per at bat, or at bats per home run, and 614 slugging. It's just outrageous numbers from Buxton. It was even better before. But still, 4 barrels in the last 7 days, and he's not even getting it. He's not even getting a hold of it. And Burrows has given up 12. I think the last time I saw this, he had given up 10 off the fastball. This dude just gives up home runs off the fastball like it's nothing. Mike Burrows loves giving up bombs, but he kind of gives it up at random. So we're gonna find stuff, and we have a pretty sizable platoon advantage to left-handed batters. So Cody Clemens hot bat, smacked a fastball, smacked the hell out of a fastball, smacked the fastball even harder, and then smacked everything else too. 80% hard hit. That's ridiculous. I can't believe how many outs this is here with these scorched balls. That's pretty interesting. 359 feet, 342 feet. There's just the one home run in that bunch there. We have Brooks Lee and Josh Bell who are capable of hitting home runs too. It's just a bit weaker here, Lee. Just a bit weaker player, but a lot more in play for bases. 0% barrel. So we're going to need incredible conditions to get it out of the park. Dakin Park, we know, is really good for the right-handed batters. Uh, you know, brain, brain. Okay, brain. Let me pull up Josh Bell. Josh Bell against fastballs. 407-foot triple 2 days ago. Burrows is probably going to get crushed again. Burrows is probably going to get crushed again. We have 47% hard hit, 13% barrel. Lines up worse tendency, but I mean, looks like that'll probably end up evening out. Caratini as well, hitting 311 feet, 328 feet, fastballs last 5 days. 0% barrel though. Check out Larnick, who is another player capable of hitting home runs. 84 matchup score. Lot in play. This is a lot in play. This is 15 balls in play in the last 7 or 9 days here. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits, 8 base hits, no home runs, and nothing all that close in the last 5 days. So that's a really good base hit, probably HRR even, because I think Mike Burrows gets touched up. So I like the Larnick look. For a home run, though, we have Clemens, and I think I'm gonna land on Clemens, but Brooks Lee too. It's gonna, with the tendency to weaken mid bats here, it's tough. It's tough because I think he gives up probably two. So maybe it's not that tough. Give me Josh Bell, and then I'm also gonna write Buxton HRR. I'm filling the list up. No, I'm not. Josh Bell for a home run. That's it. No, Buxton home run. Right-handed batter, super good at Dakin Park. I'm not gonna miss out on that. Oriole Park at Camden Yards. We got Colson Montgomery leading us off against Trey Gibson. Hold on, I think I hear somebody knocking on a door. Never mind. Trey Gibson against Colson Montgomery. 1.48 home runs given up per nine. It's going to be a right-handed batter platoon advantage. Miguel Vargas hit the ball 393 feet today for an out. We have a 100 matchup score. He throws a sinker slider 50% of the time, giving up 2 home runs off of it. And another curveball, so it's going to be 63% of his mix. He's given up 5 bombs, and Vargas has about 7. Lines up tendency 5.3% to power bats. It says avoid zone versus power, and it's true. We have 41.4% zone percentage. Uh, but there's a fair amount of good bats on the Chicago White Sox. He might not be able to avoid Vargas, and that becomes a great pick. He hit the ball 393 feet today. If you think I'm bullshitting you, I'll pull it up. Yeah, right there by the number. So Pete Alonso as well hit a 4 out of 30 flyout. It wasn't as far, but he must have pulled it. Let me show you. Where was it? Right here. Pete Alonso hit it 342 feet, would have been out in four parks. That's tough because he made the list for bases. Um, but yeah, we have Fetty, who's a big target. So we have outward wind, average park factor. There's been plenty of home runs at Camden Yards. So Samuel Basallo versus Eric Fetty. Eric Fetty going to be another right-handed batter, platoon advantage, and these two guys who both hit deep, deep flyouts today are going to look great. Sweeper, sinker, cutter. Um, so sweeper, sinker, cutter. He throws a lot. Sinker, home run, cutter, home run, sweeper, home run. That's all in the last 18 days. 47% hard hit, 20% barrel. Average launch angle 4 is not great. But Fetty is poor. Fetty is poor. Pitches around power and attacks weak hitters though. He does avoid the zone versus power. But let's take a look at Kobe Mayo, another really good hitter. Nothing off that sweeper. 68 matchup score is a lot worse. 0% barrel. We have a 340 feet out off the sweeper. That was yesterday, and then this one was 21 days ago. Looks a bit worse. Trending up like hell. Trending up like hell, Kobe Mayo. Hmm, interesting. And then I think, Blaze Alexander hits the ball well too. Let's check him out. One off the sweeper, one off the cutter. 100 matchup score. Hit the cutter for a home run 8 days ago. That was the last one in play. Maybe he got injured or something. Or maybe they've been playing lefties. Who's he playing today? Blaze Alexander? He is in the eight spot. I don't like that. I don't like eight spot. I don't like nine spot. Francisco Alvarez got stuck in the nine spot today. Felt bad about putting him on my list. Because I mean the nine spot is just, it's just not ideal. Uh Kobe Mayo does look good, but I mean, how do you not give it to Alonso with 8 home runs in June, right? Well, give me Alonso and give me Kobe Mayo. Let me see actually if he's getting those balls in play for base hits or not. Lines up fine tendency. So we have two doubles, actually. That's it. So, yeah, we're good on Kobe Mayo. So we took Vargas. Randall Grichuk versus right-handed pitching this year. 21 at bats per home run. I feel like he tends to come in the game later on. And for other right-handed bats, I'm not seeing anybody that, strokes me, whatever that means. So I move on to the fifth rated game of the day, Chicago Cubs at San Diego Padres. I've been talking for 28 minutes and 12 seconds. I hope everybody is enjoying themselves. I really hope you guys got a popcorn at the beginning. JP Sears is pitching, left-handed pitcher for the Padres. I think he's just made now one start, maybe two, since he came back. I'm pretty sure it was his first one. Yeah, so he gave up a home run. He struck out five. How many pitches did they let him throw? 81 pitches. Yeah, so he's stretched out. He'll pitch 90 pitches. And he gave a home run up to France, who is a left-handed pitcher smasher. Wait, no, he didn't give up shit. He gave up. Yeah, no, he gave it up to Bart in the sixth inning. Sorry. And Bart. Geez, what am I doing? Bart was in the seven spot, right-handed batter. So I don't know. Dansby Swanson, Carson Kelly, maybe similar profile. We have great park factor, or not great park factor, great wind factor. 24 mile per hour outward wind. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find stuff. So Carson Kelly here, 60% hard hit, 13% barrel versus mix. And if you noticed, my hand just kind of went towards him. 2B, 2B, 2B. That means double home run as well. Sweeper. So change up, sweeper. What's he throwing the most? He throws the fastball and he throws the changeup. He gave the home run off the changeup. Kelly put a changeup into play for 308 feet and another one for a double here in the last 4 days. So, I mean, we don't have too much to go off of, but I do kind of like that look. Hot bat tag. Give me Carson Kelly. Give me Carson Kelly for bases. Maybe not a super strong player, maybe not a lock for a home run. Nothing's a lock for a home run. This is not financial advice. We have Matthew Boyd, .63 home runs given up per nine, but we do have Ty France, who I just mentioned, the lefty smasher. Boyd doesn't give much up. France hit a changeup for a home run here, a slider another 311 feet. Boyd does throw the changeup 27% of the time. The fastball 50% of the time, though. No home runs off the fastball from France. I bet we'll have one from Machado, though. Five in total. None in the last 15 in play, though. But still looking really good. Not incredible, but good. 53% hard hit, 7% barrel. It does look good. It does look good. So I'm gonna take a Machado base hit because San Diego Padres are not good. So I don't know if anybody's gonna bring him home. And I think I like that. I think I like that for this game. Kind of a weird one, but not really. New York Mets at Toronto Blue Jays. Roger Center has had plenty of home runs. Gosman has been giving stuff up. 19 mile per hour outward wind, above average park factor, lots of orange. That's good. Season long stats, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good from Soto, of course. Only one off that main pitch that he throws 52% of the time with the fastball. There it is on the 12th. 395 feet here too, though, 3 days ago. I think Gosman's probably only going to give it up to power. It says it avoids zone versus power, attacks weak hitters, because we have 40.2 zone percentage, Gosman. Uh, give me a Soto walk. I kind of want to see a historical matchup here. Gosman against New York Mets. Juan Soto, 8 hits, a home run, and 12 walks. Holy shit, 12 walks is ridiculous in 29 plate appearances. So I don't think I can take him for a home run. Gosman's going to pitch around him. Nolan McLean, he's figured it out. He hasn't given up a home run in like 3 starts, maybe like five. I was bitching about him all day earlier in the season, and he gave up 2 home runs against the Chicago Cubs, but zero in 4 starts prior. So I'm gonna assume that he's not gonna give one up. We do have good outward wind though. He throws that sinker. Yeah, see, he's so bad at throwing that sinker for strikes. So we have an Okamoto home run off the sinker, just the one, 290 feet. The overall numbers here are crazy. I'm just, I want to see something real good against McLean, because he is decent. But I mean, Okamoto covers the hell out of him. What's his ERA last three? Gonna be 4.24. Gosman been much worse. Platoon advantage from Gosman is gonna be to the right-handed bats. Francisco Alvarez, I just said he got stuck in the 9 spot today, which I don't know why, with how good he's been playing. Um, yeah, I mean, another 2 hard hits here. Get him in. I mean, like what? Uh, Look at the logs here. They're really good. Fastballs and sliders in particular. And, he's going to throw those 60% of the time. Give me Francisco Alvarez, HRR. I'm not going to take him for a home run because he's in the 9 spot. That means you probably shouldn't take him for HRR either. Give me a base hit. Yeah. Mark Vientos, we'll check him out. 47% hard hit, 13% barrel. Four balls in play for bases. A bit, yeah, trending down. I'm good. And I'm gonna avoid Toronto bats. If you guys want to check out Toronto bats, threelegparlay.com has stats for every Toronto bat. I'm not gonna. I don't think Nolan McLean will give one up though. Truist Park, St. Louis Cardinals at Atlanta Braves. I'm getting readjusted here. Matthew Liberatore, lefty on lefty matchup for Baldwin and Olson. Baldwin against the left-handed pitcher since he came back. 53% hard hit. So we have sinker in play, sinker in play, sinker in play. 300 feet, 300 feet. Does he throw sinkers? He throws sinkers only 9% of the time. So we're looking for a fastball, slider, curveball, smasher. And he throws the fastball and the curveball or the slider 60% of the time, giving up 12 home runs off of it. Baldwin, over the course of the season has been crushing that. But since he came back, less so. So maybe a similar situation with Ellie where I just miss it. But Olsen here with 6 off the main two. Lots of look at all these singles. One, two, that's 9 singles in the last 15 balls in play from Olsen. So I mean, give me an Olsen single, right? 9 out of the last 15 in play for a single is pretty funny. Libertor lefty on lefty, 3.24 home runs given up per 9. I didn't even see that. Goodness gracious. I have to take Baldwin. It's going to have to. Oh, we have Michael Harris too, who is also good. 7% barrel. Nothing is hit over 300 feet here. And we are out of decent lefties. Dominic Smith and Mike Yastrzemski down here. Like maybe. No. Uh, Give me Drake Baldwin. I think I'm going to love it. I think I'm going to not miss that like I missed Ellie today. Yeah, I like it. I haven't had any star players yet. I just kind of like everybody. I just kind of love everybody. I'm just kind of happy. Martin Perez, 2.93 ERA last three, so he's been pretty good. Point eight eight home runs given up per 9, and no platoon advantage. We have 8 mile per hour in wind. Walker crushes the mix. Going to be 100 zone alignment trending down. Only 1 barrel last 7 days. First left-handed pitching, 12 at bats per home run is outrageous. 60% hard hit, 20% barrel, 1 home run. But look at that. Wow. This is another 9 balls in play for base hits. So give me Jordan Walker HRR. Maybe just maybe bases. Give me what were those? Singles and doubles, a lot of singles. So give me HRR Jordan Walker. That's my preferred play anyways. And he's not really a target, so I don't think I want to go much more into it than that. Only gives it up to power, but it says attacks weak hitters too. He's in the zone. He doesn't walk anybody particularly. Not a whole lot to go off of. Fenway Park, Washington Nationals at Boston Red Sox. This game made me look good today. Maybe it can make me look good tomorrow as well, except for Wood. 20 mile per hour outward wind. We have good wind conditions tomorrow. We have good hitting conditions in general tomorrow. Katy Valley is not a target. Katy Valley is not a target. Doesn't give up anything to right-handed batters. Um, he does throw the fastball the main amount, but Duran's trending down, and that's the only guy. Where's Abreu? 93 matchup score. Scorched one for 406 feet 3 days ago. This is 4 changeups in play, which he doesn't really throw, only 9% of the time. But the fastball here, the last fastball was smoked. But Cavalli's pretty decent. Cavalli is pretty good. 0.95 per 9 given up to lefties. If it's anybody, it's Abreu. If it's anybody, it's Abreu. And those who are watching me know I said that, but I'm not going to write it down. Connolly early. Maybe I should just eliminate them then so I don't have to bother seeing them. And so the people that skip to the end will see a BOS written down. And I did it again. New York eliminated. They're going to be so mad at me. Progressive Field, 7th rated game of the day. Progressive Field is horrible for home runs. 66, I believe, hit there this season. I will show you that. 68 now. Inward wind. This is today. So tomorrow the wind is blowing out, actually. The wind is blowing out. Once again, horrible. Only 68 home runs hit here this season. But let's go check it out. I just wanted to say that before, I lead someone astray. So we have Jock Peterson against Tanner Bybee. Tanner Bybee is a target at 1.5 home runs given up per game, 1.73 to lefties, platoon advantage there. And Peterson's a hot bat. 80% hard hit, 27% barrel. Good Lord. He's hotter than hot. Four home runs in the last 6 days off of three fastballs and one cutter. And he throws the cutter and a fastball 50% of the time. Yeah. So Jock Peterson makes the list for sure. That just lines up really well. We'll look into it more. Zone alignment's going to be 100, trending up. Four barrels last 7 days. He gives it up to power 9% of the time. Challenges in zone. Yeah, he's in the zone 53% of the time against power. He doesn't. He's not scared. Tanner Bibee's not scared. Maybe to his detriment. Jock Peterson, though, give me Jock Peterson bases at Progressive Field since that's just a really poor home run stadium. I think Seager as well might get written for. Nah, no, he won't get. He won't get. 1.28 to right-handed batters as well from Bybee, so but Foscue less in play, a lot less in play. Looks much worse. So Jacob deGrom has been giving up home runs for the Texas Rangers versus the Cleveland Guardians. Gabriel Arias leads us off. He hit a home run today. 78 matchup score. Not a lot. No, not a lot doing me. Huh? Left-handed batter, very small platoon advantage. Not a lot to go off of, and I don't tend to bet against DeGrom because look at him only giving up to power. Uh, is Bazana the only, does he even qualify? No. Nobody's probably going to qualify. Yeah, so I'm good on Cleveland. Even though DeGrom is a bit of a target, if you want to check out Cleveland bets, 3leagueparlay.com is going to have every Cleveland bet tomorrow and today. Let me write that down. Did I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? Tor. Tor is eliminated. Oh my gosh, I've been talking all day. 42 minutes? Fuck. Oh, we're almost done. 14th rated game of the day. Landon Roop is pitching. He's not a target. .52 home runs given up per nine. Ketel Marte will be on his left-hand side, which has become a bit more interesting in the last few days than it was. 100 matchup score. Landon Roop doesn't give it up at all. No, I'm good. Uh, it's a hard one to predict, and he just doesn't give shit up. So, yeah, I think that's my batter list. Surely not. I must have missed something. Los Angeles Angels. Oh, I missed two games here. Kauffman Stadium. Noah Cameron, left-handed pitcher, 27 mile per hour outward wind. Let's check that tomorrow for sure. Because that's ridiculous. Junior Camaro's on a tear, legendary tear. And Cameron throws a fastball. That's not smart. Caminero looks much worse versus this particular mix than he has against everything else. Much, much worse. But with the tear he's on, yeah, this is interesting because he looks much, much worse than he has been prior. So give me I mean, just with the legendary tear he's on, he has to be taken for something, and it's going to be a base hit for me. He's looked much better in the last few days. Oh, let's make sure I specify. We have Jack Caglianone second rated in this game against Griffin Jacks, who's given up 1.5 per nine. Left-handed batter platoon advantage, and Caglianone is another guy that's been going crazy, crazy. 73% hard hit, 33% barrel. He has a triple 3 days ago. Lots of home runs last week. He started going like crazy last week. Four barrels in the last 7 days still. He's still seeing it well. And he gives it up to power at 10.4% of the time, does Jax. So I don't think Carter Jensen might. No. Caglianone. It's Caglianone for sure in this one for me. And he's going to get a star. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to give some stars. So Caglianone gets a star. I love Peterson Bases. I do love that Baldwin play. Um, I do love that Alonso play as well and that Vargas. And let's see here. Nick Kurtz as well. And Mookie Betts bases too. And a Hunter Goodman home run. I love, love, love those plays. This is another good one here. So there's some stars. And now we move on to the last game I'm gonna look at. Am I? We will check out. Oh man, Aranda falls down the lefty on lefty. Velade has been pretty good on against left-handed pitching. 438 slugging is good, but a lot of outs. Looked better about 2 weeks ago. Los Angeles Angels at T-Mobile Park. Now I believe this is the last game I'm looking at. Jose Soriano, good pitcher. Below average park factor at T-Mobile Park. Not a lot of home runs hit here usually. And Brian Wu, I'm not going to take anybody against. If he gives it up, he gives it up to lefties. Donovan Walton crushing fastballs, 330 feet still. Hmm. No, Wu is so good. I love Brian Wu actually. One of my favorite pitchers. I'm not going to take any Los Angeles Angels. And Seattle Mariners, Jose Soriano, uh, giving it up a bit more now than he was. So we'll check into it. 67 hard hit, 67% hard hit, 6-7. 7% barrel can zone. Look at all this yellow and orange. 350 feet here 2 days ago as well off a fastball. He's a fastball crusher. We know that. We're going to look for a sinker specialist though. Oh no, Soriano giving up 8 home runs off his fastball. Wow. So we know who crushes the fastballs, and it's these three. Let me check out Emerson. Show me tendency. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's power. They were all looking a bit better 2 weeks ago, but now he's hitting them for singles. He got his home runs, and now he's like, I'm cool with getting some singles. Luke Rayleigh is a guy that's due. Oh, pre-breakout signal, 1 barrel last 7 days. He's a fastball crusher, as we know. 60% hard hit, 7% barrel, 371 feet here 4 days ago. Give me Rayleigh. Rayleigh and Canzone. Canzone looks better, right? Uh, a lot more yellow. Canzone looks better, but I'm feeling Rayleigh. It's a gut feeling. And that's going to be the last batter I write down. I hope you guys enjoyed my batter list as I get into these pitchers here. I've been talking for 49 minutes and I need to wrap this shit up. If you guys want to check out total bases projections, hits projections, slate, money line over, Nerfy Yerfy, uh, I'm not going to be able to do that. If you want to check that out, 3leagueparlay.com has it all. I almost said tomorrow.com. Cam Schlittler against the Detroit Tigers. See, I think the Yankees and the Tigers have been playing each other for like a month now. I'm missing something. Yeah, I don't know. We have a lot of targets here on Detroit. I'm not missing anything. I'm just they play today and whatever. That's what I'm thinking. Cancel lots of targets on the Detroit Tigers. Let's check them out. Rankings, team offense versus right-handed pitching. We're looking for DET. DET top seven matchup. Schlittler's a great player. Um, 3leagueparlay.com model doesn't tend to be too far off. So give me Cam Schlittler. His line might be 5.5 even. If he has a 5.5 line play of the day, but no, it should be. It really should be 6.5. POTD at 5.5, up to 8 with him. Love that matchup. Love that play. If they give him like some ridiculous 7.5 line, let me know. I'll have a word with them. Jacob DeGrom against the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians becoming a bit of a target. Let's check out the K-Lev score here. Where's K-Lev? 97.3 K-Lev. Wow. I'm glad I looked at that. And that tends to be a really good indicator. So Jacob DeGrom, they might hang him with a 5.5 line too. So, I mean, that's another great play. Great play. Jacob DeGrom, um, up to 8 as well, even. Mm, maybe like 7. I think it's really safe up to 7. Maybe up to 8 if you're a real gambler. Tarek Skubal against the Yankees. The Yankees been striking out like hell. Um, and Tarek Skubal is a great pitcher, but once I started to get really excited about that, then I felt like dialing it back. We have a lower K Lev, and you never know with these ones. Oh, Tarek Skubal definitely just played them because Goldsmith hit 2 home runs off of him. I know that, yes. Goldschmidt hit 2 home runs off of him. It won't happen again, surely. 9 Ks. His line will be 6.5, and he's so safe to 6. He's so safe to 7. He really is. You know, 6 is a real good play, and might even be like minus 250, minus 300 range. Real good dummy leg. Joe Ryan against the Houston Astros. Astros less of a target. Let's check them out. Houston Astros versus right-handed pitching. Oh no, they're a top 11 matchup. Top 11 matchup. So not a huge target, but targetable. Joe Ryan's been great. Joe Ryan has been really good. So I think at a 5.5 line, um, I'll take him 5 or 6. Let me just be super clear here. Yeah, I like Joe Ryan up to 6. Christopher Sanchez, this is really surprising here that he must be away. No, he's at home. Christopher Sanchez should kill these guys. 85K left score is good. Um, Projected whip percentage is good. That is good, right? Yeah, that is good. So, um, I'm wondering why Sanchez has 6.9 projected Ks instead of like 8. But I love the model, and the model's not too far off usually. So he'll have a 6.5 line. I'll take him for 6 and 7 if I was in Vegas. Griffin Jacks, Kansas City Royals have been a decent enough target. I feel like Jacks has played them now that I'm talking about it. Yes, he did just play them 5 days ago, and he had 7 Ks, gave up no home runs. I bet Caglianone took him real deep without a home run. He had 7 Ks here, which tends to outperform his baseline, and he just faced them, so I'm good on that one. This is something I'm interested in. Yuri Perez against the Colorado Rockies. Rockies actually not that bad this season versus right-handed pitching in terms of the K rate. Uh, 14th most, so even less so of a target than the Astros. But um, I kind of just entirely lost my train of thought because I've been talking for 53 minutes. His stuff plus is craziness, and the Colorado Rockies are not good. We are at Coors Field, uh, which is the only reason I get a little bit worried about taking him anything further than 6. But Yuri Perez is a great pitcher. Brian Wu, this is the one here. This is the one, man. Brian Wu, #1 matchup against Los Angeles Angels. I'm not going to pull it back up. I know it by heart. Uh, Brian Wu is going to be a POTD at 5.5, but has they played? Have they played? I'm just going to say amazing at 5.5, but let me make sure they haven't played recently too. If you want to fire with the Wu, because they do tend to play. Yeah, he played them, but he played them a while ago. He had 6 Ks over 7 innings. Um, he only went 4 innings pitched here, so he's gonna feel bad about that. But he'll probably go 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, maybe seven. I love that play. Brian was a great play. Brandon Sproat against the Cincinnati Reds. Sproat's a good strikeout pitcher here. Better against left-handed bats. Oh my God, they totally just played, and I keep pulling it up, but they did, right? Yeah, they did. So I mean, I'm not wrong. He struck them out 10 times, but they just saw him. Nolan McLean, Toronto, really good at not striking out. Jose Soriano trending down. Maybe Matthew Boyd here. Matthew Boyd only projected for 14 outs because he's recently coming back from injury. But I really like Boyd. Good pitching conditions. Boyd was a player I bet on a lot before he went down with injury. Uh, I bet on him a lot last season. I liked him. At a 4.5 line, that's an incredible play. I don't know if his line will be 4.5. I'm just saying if it is 4, 5, 6, even, you know, that looks like that's a great play. I'm gonna give this a star. I'm gonna give Brian Wu a star. I'm gonna give Schlittler a star. So that's gonna be my video, guys, for tomorrow, Tuesday, June 30th, Dinger Tuesday, everybody. I'm pulling up my list. I was back on 3legparlay.com. Some of my lists got cut off here. Um, some of the final pictures got cut off here, but that's fine. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for blowing up my video yesterday. That was insane. I hope everybody had an awesome Monday, and I hope everybody has an even better Dinger Tuesday. I'm signing off, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Love you. Bye.